middle-aged man and woman, aged 41 and 40, got married. And when she got married, she realized she no longer got her government sanctioned welfare and benefits. So she asked her husband to reimburse her for the money that she was no longer getting through welfare. When he declined to do such, she filed for divorce. Shake, you're shaking your head. Why are you shaking your head?
Because that's some welfare queen shit, right? It doesn't matter about color. That's black, white, Hispanic. That's just what breeds living on the system. And I'm gonna get my conservative hat. I'm gonna get my Tim Scott from my state of South Carolina, where I'm gonna be like, oh, Brandon hates the poor, because I do. I do hate the poor. I was once a poor, right? At one point in my life, I was a poor, right? A poor, not a poor person, a poor. I'm gonna call it that way. And you had married somebody who would get you up and out of your socioeconomic situation. And you were like, nah, I'd rather keep sucking off the teat of the government, right? And our taxpayers, all of us, most of us here pay taxes. And this person be like, nah, I don't want to work. I don't want to move forward with my life just so I can keep it. No. Can we get her name and address?
No, we cannot dox people.
No, I'm not trying to dox her. I'm just gonna call her welfare office, local welfare office, and just see about how about they do a check. Make sure there's not no men living there. Make sure no drugs. Hey, if I'm giving my money, I should have a right to check where my money's going to.
The thing about it is, like, it's self-preservation, and you want to have empathy for it, but it's the dumbest form of self-preservation. It's trying to acknowledge that the system is against you, no matter once again, it's not about your color, it's about your social economic status. But this is sort of the thing that kind of makes makes other countries mad, because we always say some pull your shit up by a bootstrap, and here you are coming up with a bootstrap to pull. We know that communion and marriage is one of the leading factors that will help you get out of a social economic situation. Two heads are always better than one, but by design, almost, if one of the heads lacks direction, you'll be pulling from two different directions, which will split you every single time. So this is why it's so important to not just make sure the ass is nice, the face card never declines, because if her credit score is 213, they give you 300 for just writing your name correctly. So there's a reason why her shit's so bad. And you got to make sure that the plan in both trajectories are moving forward. And this is just poor planning. And I blame the guy for it.
You can't be marrying down like that, bro.
You can't marry down like that without understanding the circumstances.
I'm sorry, why are we blaming the guy for not knowing who he was marrying?
He can't be marrying the welfare queen, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How you didn't know she was broke?
Well, she wasn't. She had her welfare money.
No,
so, according to this,
broke.
She had
that's my money. She had my money. She had our money. That's what she had.
Okay, so her yearly salary from her job was $30,000, and she was getting another $800 a month for child support. So that's $10,000 a year, which puts her at just under $40,000. So that's not broke until you factor in that she has 3 kids. Then it's broke. Go ahead.
And he was gonna marry, and she had 3 kids.
So we're talking about people who didn't want to succeed in life.
Oh, so maybe he wasn't bringing her out of. Remember, I amend my statement. He was not bringing her out of the socioeconomic status. I'm pretty sure he was pretty broke himself, right?
Oh,
it just gave her. It just moved her out of being able to get food stamps. I take this back, right?
No, he was looking for a crib. He needed a place to stay.
So he's saying because of their combined income, she was no longer able to get her benefits, and she was blaming him for that.
Technically right. Without him,
blaming?
We've solved this problem. They're both idiots. Next topic. What are we talking about? They're done. These people weren't worth saving. Everyone can't make it on the trip.
All right.